Have you ever wondered why so many people who earn a decent salary still feel like they're scraping by month after month? It's not always about low pay or bad luck. Sometimes it's about how quickly we adapt our lives to match what we think we deserve. Let me introduce you to Alex. He's 28, a software developer living in Chicago, pulling in about $75,000 a year before taxes. After Uncle Sam takes his cut, that's roughly $5,000 hitting his bank account each month. It's a solid income for someone early in their career, especially compared to his college days when he was juggling part-time jobs just to cover tuition. But here's where things get real. Alex's rent for a one-bedroom apartment in a decent neighborhood sets him back $1,800 a month. Then there's the car payment on his mid-range SUV, $450 monthly, because public transit in the city can be unreliable, and he needs something reliable for the commute. Add in student loans from his engineering degree, chipping away at $300 every month, and a couple of credit cards that he uses for everyday stuff like groceries and the occasional weekend out. Those minimum payments add another $200. On top of that, there's the subtle pressure of keeping up. Dinners with friends, streaming subscriptions, gym membership, and those little upgrades like a better phone plan or nicer clothes to fit in at work. Before he knows it, Alex is left with maybe $500 at the end of the month, wondering where it all went. Now, shift the scene a bit. Imagine Alex's counterpart, Lena, in Berlin. She's in marketing, earning around 50,000 euros annually after taxes, which shakes out to about 3,500 euros monthly. Her shared apartment costs 1,200 euros. The monthly installment on her compact car is 300 euros, because biking isn't always practical in the rain, and student debt from her master's program eats up 250 euros. Credit cards aren't as big a thing there, but lifestyle creeps in through travel apps, coffee runs, and social outings that add up to another 400 euros in variable spending. Same story, decent job, but the margins feel thin. This is the everyday reality for a lot of us. Students turning into young professionals, job holders climbing the early rungs of the ladder. But buried in these routines is a subtle flaw in the system we all navigate. It's not the taxes or the cost of living alone. It's how the financial world around us is designed to encourage immediate consumption. Banks push easy loans for cars and homes, ads bombard us with affordable upgrades, and social media shows everyone else's highlight reels. The mistake? We tie our spending directly to our current income, inflating our lifestyle the moment our paycheck grows without pausing to question if that's the smartest move. Let's break it down with some straightforward math. Using Alex as our example, suppose he gets a promotion, bumping his after-tax monthly income up by $800, from $5,000 to $5,800. That's exciting, right? But if he immediately adjusts, maybe upgrades to a bigger apartment for an extra $300 in rent, splurges on better dining out adding $200, and throws the rest at miscellaneous wants, he's right back to scraping by with that same $500 buffer. Over a year, that $800 monthly raise totals $9,600. Spent incrementally, it's gone, blended into the background of daily life. But what if he didn't touch it? Simple. Park it in a basic savings account at 4% interest, and after 1 year, it's $9,600 plus about $200 in interest. Nothing fancy, just the raw numbers showing how quickly extra cash evaporates when we don't treat it separately. Why do we do this? It's not laziness or greed. It's psychology at play. Humans are wired for something called hedonic adaptation. We get used to good things fast. That raise feels amazing for a week or two, but soon it's the new normal, and we seek the next level of comfort to chase that brief high. Layer on social comparison, the coworker with the new watch, the friend posting vacation photos, and it creates this invisible pull. We're not thinking about the system, we're reacting to it, conditioned by years of marketing and cultural norms that equate success with visible spending. In Europe, it's similar, with added pressures from things like VAT on everyday items, making those small upgrades feel even more justified. Ignore this pattern long enough, and the impact compounds in ways that aren't immediately obvious. take Alex again.